Holy crap, I got myself in quite the predicament now. I hate this. I hate doing this. Because I know sooner or later I have to do something and I have to convince somebody to listen to my story. And if they do, and I do what I'm planning, and it works, and people wouldn't leave me alone. They just wouldn't leave me alone. Even though I'm trying to help people, they wouldn't leave me alone. Even if they could just turn the channel and not pay attention to me. Because what am I saying that's wrong? What am I saying that's a lie? Find the truth out about yourself? Like, don't listen to me? Gather up a whole bunch of information and find out for yourselves? Those of you who like Jesus, why don't you follow his lead? Walk with him instead of fucking waiting for him to pat you in the ass and say, come on, climb up. You don't really have to believe. You don't have to put any effort in. Just come on. I don't know. Like, you guys expect me not to care or say anything when, man, Mr. Gates owns all of the farmland. How many processing plants have caught fire, or farms, or planes hitting buildings? It's funny how they keep hitting processing plants, but anyways. You guys want me to ignore this. You want me to ignore the fact that the governments are all fighting with the farmers due to climate and like, what else with the food? Like, anybody been to the grocery store lately? I don't know. I don't know what, like, I haven't been paying attention to prices or something, or I've been out to lunch for a long time, but I went to the store for my wife the other day, and it cost me almost $5 for a fucking bag of Doritos. And they weren't gold laced or anything. I was just like, and then I think about the food, and then I'm like, oh fuck, wait till the fucking, like, I've said this in previous videos. Like, we think the gas prices are bad now. We're not doing anything. We're taking out of the reserves. Actually, your government has sold stuff out of the reserves to China. And, like, if you keep taking from the reserves, sooner or later, there's nothing to take from. And then I get reminded of other videos I did. It's like crazy. I watched Biden, they let him loose without a fucking teleprompter. And he happened to mention you guys have a shortage of ammo. And but the White House came back and said that was a gaffe. Like, I'm telling you guys, I heard this like a long time ago. Like, I looked into it, and like, you guys are down on supply. Like, you guys gave a whole bunch of shit to Ukraine. Now they're saying that they're still all stocked up, but you better hope so, because you do know that you're not getting supplies from your friends in China. They're not coming over here. There's a problem there. You have to look into yourself what it is. You guys don't have supplies, and you don't think that the other government, like, I'm just a stupid son of a bitch. You don't think, like, the other governments don't know where we're at. Like, you think Russia and China, like, aren't sitting back going, holy shit, look at those idiots. But hey, these are just my opinions. They may not be real. But anyways, I'm kind of concerned about the gas. Like, it's $1.50 a liter here. I don't know. You guys do the conversion yourself. You fellas do gallons. And anyways, you know, Lil Neville, if you're watching, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I am Wade Deaver's best friend right now. As much as you fellas and ladies and all of that want to pretend that you're, or because you guys like Wade, because he's good to you guys. You want to tell him to be strong and he's doing good things. And I mean, fighting Dagburn with his own words and shit. I kind of enjoy it when Wade does that. But when Wade lies and stuff like that, I think it's my responsibility as someone from God. Because friends tell friends the truth, regardless. And see, I'm trying to tell Wade that there's another way. Like, just stop the stupidity. Just say, fuck it. Fuck it. God, please forgive me. And then strive to be a better man in the truth. See, because I'm thinking about Wade. And I don't want anything bad to happen to Wade. I'm not you guys. Just because somebody doesn't like me, or hates me, doesn't mean I want them dead. In fact, I want the complete opposite for them. I want them to know that when they go, that they knew God and that we could celebrate the life that they had here, rather than all sit and mourn and be upset that he's not here anymore. But we could actually celebrate somebody's life that left, because we know that they knew that they found God and that better things were heading for them. But here's the thing that I get the feeling. I do. I'm sorry. I can't lie. I think God only takes exceptional souls. Souls that are willing to stand out and tell the truth, regardless of what the crowd thinks. I think he's proud of me. I think this is what he wants me to do. And if I'm wrong, he knows when I get to him. He knows my heart, and he knows that I always had the best intentions. So I think I'm safe with God. But I don't think that Wade is. And as someone who wants the very best for Wade, I want Wade to try and find God. But sometimes you got to work for things. They just don't come to you. That's why everybody thinks that these big rich people that are finding God and stuff like that, how do you ever ask God questions if you're already happy living in man's life? Like, isn't there something more and better to strive for all the time? Because like I said, I think God's using me, the average man, to prove a point of how powerful and if you don't give up, how powerful the average man can be. Just don't give up. Speak your truth. Forgive your enemies. But that doesn't mean bring your enemies back in. No. No, you gotta let them know that you know what they did. You'd rather not take the chance of having it happen again. But they're forgiven as soon as they forgive themselves and come clean. This isn't about us. Like, everybody thinks it's about holding your feelings in and just this pure essence of love. There's no love without truth. That's what free will is about. Deciding to pick the truth or the delusion, the devil. Which one does man prefer? Because with the truth, I'll tell you, we as humans do not live like this. Not at all. This is the devil's system. In what world should prices of things ever go up? Because the system is made to do that. So they can curve and tell us and dictate how we live our lives. See, I'm still thinking about, like, what my next move is. I got an idea, but I'm going to have to write it down, I think. I think I'm going to have to take the time with the PTSD and really think something over and write it down rather than just be authentic and just go at it and try and talk about it. But who knows, maybe I can get someone's attention. Let the people know that God can do miracles through men. And that maybe there's been other people before me like this, but they just got hospitalized their whole lives for trying to spread the word of God and love and truth. Like, I think, like, our decisions are going to be like, which way are you going to go? There's going to be two pathways. Like I've always said, are you going to pick the way of truth, where you have to fight for it? Or are you going to stay in the devil's delusional world where you get to feel comfortable and safe inside? A little bit of fight, and your lives could change so drastically, and you don't see it. And you don't have to you don't have to fight with your muscles, little me. Just this one, bud. You know, I love you, little me. I do feel sorry for you. And you think that you coming on telling everybody I'm a coward because I don't want to talk to you. I gave you guys all sorts of chances. I told you sooner or later, Marwood's going to make a difference. And so is little me. I just hope you roll with it. Roll with the truth. Little me, don't. You look for your little self. You find if you have any inner little demons, and you chuck them out of your little belly with the truth. And I think things will go a lot better for you. Can you imagine that? You learning through a process of through like the whole world, and you as a person change and accept, and then you begin to learn that you can laugh at yourself and your own stupidity. Because I've been doing it for a long time, but I had God to get me through, so he tells me, Don't let it all be bad. That's the thing. Like, I don't know what people are expecting, like, with the chosen ones or the prophets, if it was going to be like, oh, me wise one, come follow me, come on. Oh, Patreon, get me to Patreon. Where's the Patreon money? Come on. Like, I don't know what people thought, but Marwood's going to make a difference, like I've said. So is little me. And it'll be good to see. You'll be a YouTube sensation if you want, little me. You can come out and tell people your process and your progress of finding God and how it's going for you. And this would be awesome if you could make that transition. But you can fight it if you want. I wouldn't suggest it, just in case I'm right. But anyways, who do I talk to? Who do I try and, like, this is crazy shit. I understand why you guys, but still, you should have talked to me. I mean, I've always been nice to you guys, honest and truthful. What'd you do back to me? You told a fucking complete reverse story about me without asking me any questions. I offered you phone numbers and everything. I was like, you can find out if I'm lying about Marwood. You can call me yourself. I mean, but if you guys know everything, you already know their numbers and stuff like that, because you guys are great at investigating shitheads like me, aren't you? You know everything about me. I don't know everything about you, little me, because I don't care. I just want you to be safe and your family to be safe. And other than that, what you do is up to you. But I just think protecting your children is something you should be doing. Maybe protecting yourself too at the same time. But hey, again, I take these videos too long. I should go figure out my next move. See what I should do. See if I'm a big buffoon or crazy or whatever, little me. But see ya.